Did you know that when Hulk decided to use the gauntlet to bring everyone back, when he wears it, it hurts a lot, and Thor told him to remove it. But Cap actually stopped it and asked him first if he's okay.
Take it off! Take it off!
No, wait, Bruce, are you okay?
Well, this is because it actually happened to him before, when he was transforming to become Gigabuff. It's hurt him a lot, and other people wanted to stop.
Now take down!
But he told them he can do it.
Dude, I can do this!
That's why he asked Hulk first, before deciding if they should stop. Did you know this small detail in No Way Home? When Spider-Man is in the bridge to find an MIT lady, we can see this helicopter following him.
Yeah, I can see you!
Well, it's not actually shown, but this helicopter actually live-streamed all of his moves, since these people are still suspicious of him. But what's amazing is when he talked to this girl inside the car, if you look at the tablet she's holding, that same live stream was seen actually playing, complete even with realistic delay. Then after he goes away, you can actually see that girl realizing what happened and telling his dad what happened. Did you know that Spider-Man also learns from his mistakes? When MIT reject their application form, he tries to convince the MIT lady to reconsider it, but almost fails since he didn't practice his speech.
The dumber version of me that wouldn't have let them help.
You didn't rehearse that, did you, Peter?
So to avoid this from happening again, when he plans to talk to MJ, he actually tries to practice it before going there.
My name is Peter Parker. You don't know me, but
Because Spider-Man learns from his mistake. Did you know why Hulk never loses pants? Whenever Bruce Banner transforms into the Hulk, his pants never rips apart. But how? Well, this was actually answered in Avengers Age of Ultron. When Tony and Bruce are talking, if you look at the front, you will see this weird pants hanging.
Our job.
This explains why Hulk never loses his pants. This is because Tony and Bruce designed a custom pants that will automatically scale with his humongous frame. Did you know why when Ant-Man goes to the quantum realm for 5 years in Endgame, it just feels like 5 hours for him?
Sorry, that must have been a very long 5 years.
Yeah, but that's just it. It wasn't. For me, it was 5 hours.
But when Janet did it in Ant-Man 2, it aged her normally. Well, this is because Janet only goes to the normal part of the quantum realm, while Scott falls to the time vortex, which mess with time.
And don't get sucked into a time vortex. We won't be able to save you.
This is also what the team used to enable the time travel to steal back the stones.
Did you know that this hilarious scene in Ant-Man 2 was completely improvised?
I'll be seeing you again.
Where?
Huh?
Where will you be seeing me again?
Did you want to grab dinner or something? I mean...
Scott and Agent Wu's conversation wasn't in the script. The actors made it up on the spot. The director loved it so much that they even referenced it in Ant-Man 3, where we finally see Scott and Wu eating together at a restaurant. Did you know why it took more than 14 million chances to win against Thanos in Endgame? In Infinity War, Doctor Strange looked and saw over 14 million possible futures, and they only won once. The reason this number is so big is because in most of those failed universes, the rat in Endgame kept missing the button that released Ant-Man from the quantum realm. Did you know that when Nick Fury met this normal-looking cat in Captain Marvel, he was surprised when it immediately swallowed the Tesseract? But most people don't know that this is actually a reference to Avengers 1. When Natasha first met Bruce, Bruce asked if Fury wanted him to swallow the Tesseract.
What does Fury want me to do? Swallow it?
The same thing that this Flurkin did. Did you know that there's this ominous soundtrack whenever the Winter Soldier appears on screen, which gives him a scarier presence? When all the action music stops and this plays, you know he's coming. But what's amazing is this background track is actually the same voice of Bucky when he fell in the first Avenger. Which means that even before he was revealed, if you listen to the background, you can hint that it is Bucky under that mask. Did you know that Cap actually lied about not knowing that Bucky is the one who sent Tony's parents into the Shadow Realm?
Did you know? I didn't know it was him.
He actually knew, and we were actually shown the exact moment Cap realized it back in Winter Soldier. When Arnim Zola explained Hydra, he showed this slideshow to Steve and Natasha.
Accidents will happen.
If we slow it down, you will see Bucky's metal arm, then him aiming, then a picture of Howard.
Accidents will happen.
This is when Steve realized what Bucky had done to Tony's parents. Did you know that Cap had already decided not to come back before stepping into the time machine? When Cap was on his way to return the stones, he glances back for a second. This wasn't random, it was because he already knew he wasn't coming back, though he wasn't sure if it would work. After he looked back, he actually see his older self sitting on the bench, confirming that his plan to stay in the past succeeded.
Did you know why Thanos almost looks confused when Cap managed to catch his punch? Well, this is because the last humans he met on Titan were a robot man, a strong mage, and a super strong spider, and all of them were strong enough to almost defeat him. But when he arrived in Wakanda, he was surprised that this normal human, without super armor or magic, was able to stop his punch. This made him question if Cap was even human. Did you know that in this scene of Cap watching the news in Avengers Age of Ultron, you will see a weird drawing of a monkey in the background? Well, this is actually the same drawing Cap made years ago in Captain America: The First Avenger, where he was constantly used to perform instead of being a soldier. Did you know why Captain America didn't get Thor's armor after he became worthy enough to lift Mjolnir in Endgame? When Jane Foster became Lady Thor, she not only managed to summon lightning powers, but also got Thor's armor whenever she held Mjolnir. But why didn't Cap get the same treatment? Is Mjolnir biased toward women? Well, this is because when Odin enchanted the hammer, he only added a term to give Thor's power to whoever managed to lift it. But in Jane's case, Thor's enchantment also included protecting her.
I need you to promise me you'll always protect her.
Which is why Mjolnir gave her armor.
You are vain, greedy.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
Did you know that this random guy in Doctor Strange foreshadowed Thanos and how everyone would lose in Infinity War? We were shown throughout the movies that Thanos refers to himself as inevitable.
I am inevitable.
What's amazing is this random dude told Doctor Strange that he can't fight the inevitable.
You can't fight the inevitable.
It's amazing how small things can connect to each other in the MCU if you look hard enough.
I am inevitable.
Did you know that there's a weird scene in Avengers Infinity War? When Ebony Maw and Cull Obsidian first got to Earth, they immediately fought with Doctor Strange and Iron Man. But there's this scene where Ebony Maw uses a fire hydrant to attack Wong. What's weird is Ebony Maw just arrived on Earth from another planet. So how did he even know that high-pressure water would come out of a fire hydrant?
Did you know that even before we were shown that Hela is actually the first child of Odin and not Thor? Heimdall more or less revealed it already years earlier in Age of Ultron. When Thor met Heimdall inside his memory that Wanda created, Heimdall called him Odin's first son.
Is it him? Is that the first son of Odin?
Notice that Heimdall didn't call him firstborn like how Odin calls him.
Thor, my firstborn.
Is it him? Is that the first son of Odin?
This is because Heimdall knew that Hela is actually the firstborn of Odin.
Did you know why Ant-Man looks like he's holding an orange slice after Hawkeye returned from his time travel test? In Endgame, after Hawkeye came back from testing the time machine, you can see Ant-Man in the background holding an orange. Well, this is because changing your size to extremes puts a strain on the body, and you need an orange to alleviate the damage. He knows this because after he turned giant in the airport fight, he asked if anyone had orange slices.
Does anyone have any orange slices?
Did you know how Thor even knew what email was when he mentioned it to Doctor Strange in Thor Ragnarok?
I don't have a phone, but you could have sent an electronic letter. It's called an email. Yeah, do you have a computer? No, what for?
Well, there's actually a small scene from Team Thor where this guy teaches Thor how to make an email so he can message both Tony Stark and Captain America to stop fighting.
Daryl here is helping me craft an electronic letter. Seems to be something very intense going on between them, and I want to offer my help, my service.
Did you know that when Tony fought Hulk using the Hulkbuster, he almost lost because Hulk kept ripping it apart piece by piece? The Hulkbuster was powered by 11 arc reactors, and Hulk almost shut it down by tearing them off. To prevent this from happening again, Tony's next version, the one Bruce later used, was upgraded. If you look closely at its back, instead of 11 small arc reactors, Tony combined them into one big arc reactor so it couldn't be easily removed. Did you know that when Thor first met Korg in Ragnarok, he introduced himself like this?
Pile of rocks waving at you. Yeah, I'm actually a thing. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Korg.
If you notice, he called himself a thing. Well, this is a funny little reference to the Thing from the Fantastic Four, since they both have the same rocky body. Did you know that even before we were shown that Kang would be replaced by RDJ as Doctor Doom, to be the next big bad villain of the MCU, we were actually given hints about it years before back in Endgame. After Tony sacrificed his life for the universe, if you wait after the end credits scene, in the final moments of the movie, you will hear someone hammering. This was RDJ crafting his mask as Doctor Doom, and referencing Tony Stark creating his first mask as Iron Man.